morning.
Namaste, and a very thunderous welcome to all of you present here.
This is Diti Jaju from Grade 10, the Deputy House Captain of Terrific Titans.
And I am Manan Shah from Grade 10, the Deputy Captain of the Super Samurai, and we are excited about the event today, as it celebrates success.
Success and achievements of our very own friends, who've motivated us to work harder so that we can beat the records they've set for this year.
Ralph Emerson believed that the reward of a thing well done is having done it. However, we would be falling short of our duty if we do not recognize a thing well done and encourage it. Hence the event today, Reconnaissance,
Reconnaissance.
a celebration of our learners' achievement at JBCN International School.
We extend a very warm welcome to our dynamic visionaries, the pillars of our school. Mrs. Himali Dalal, the founder and chairperson of JBCN Education. Mrs. Pinky Dalal, the founder and chairperson of JBCN Education. Mr. Kunal Dalal and Mrs. Himali Dalal, the managing directors of JBCN Education, and our esteemed board members. Ms. Priya Nair, Chief Operating Officer. Mr. Sharan Kuruva, Chief Financial Operator. Ms. Lamya Tambawala, Senior Vice President, School and Strategic Partnerships, and Mr. Davi Netto, our Principal, to the Reconnaissance, a celebration of our learners' achievements.
This year, JBCN turns 10.
10 is magical.
10 is a completion of a cycle. 10 is a number that signifies a great sense of accomplishment. 10 is the first double digit in the standard numerical system and signifies the tireless effort that JBCN has been working to achieve its vision and mission based on values, ideologies, and the idea of nurturing young minds through educative experiences.
Since all good things begin with a prayer and the blessings of the divine play a very crucial role in guiding our learners to work with diligence and integrity. Let us therefore invoke the blessings of the Almighty to ensure that abundant blessings and guidance shine on all our learners.
May I request all the dignitaries and the assembly team to please do the honors.
Thank you all. We now welcome Tia Chopra and Shreya Tibrawal from Grade 8 to enlighten us with their dance performance.
सर्वांगी सुंदर सिंदुराची कंठी सलके माल मुक्ता फळाची जय देव जय देव
Thank you. Wasn't that a splendid performance?
We consider it a privilege to welcome the source of motivation for both learners and teachers at JBCN, Ms. Pinky Dalal, and all the dignitaries for gracing the occasion today. I request Sashvi and Abir, the Deputy House Captains of the Valiant Vikings and Gallant Gladiators, and team to welcome our dignitaries with saplings. Thank you, Abir and Sashvi.
We are now proud to welcome the Learner Council to the stage. On the beat, we're proud to welcome the Learner Council to the stage. On the beat of the drum, the sports captain Arya Geeta will lead the leaders on the stage. We now request you to rise for the school song.
Mind and body, heart and soul, we stand together towards our goal. Mind and body, heart and soul, we stand together towards our goal to be the best that we can be. With the JBC and family, JBC and family.
Learning here is an adventure where teachers guide as students lead the voyage of discovery of fresh ideas and artistry.
To be the best that we can be. With the JBC and family, JBC and family. We'll make the world a better place. We'll act with kindness, plan with grace. Love for all and unity. Courage, truth and loyalty. To be the best that we can be. With the JBC and family. JBC and family.
No dream too big, the road too long. We forge ahead, willful and strong, paving the path of excellence with dignity and
To
confidence.
be the best that we can be. With the JBC and family. JBC and family. Mind and body, heart and soul, we stand together towards our goal. Mind and body, heart and soul, we strive together towards our goal to be the best that we can be.
We would now like to invite our principal to address the gathering.
Esteemed JBCN founder and chairperson, Mrs. Pinky Dalal, Mr. Kunal Dalal, Mrs. Hemali Dalal, managing directors, Ms. Priya Naid, our JBCN COO, Mr. Sharan Kuruva, JBCN CFO, PTA members, SMT members, head office academic team members, teachers, parents, and learners. It's a pleasure to welcome you to Reconnaissance and to say a few words. I promise I'm not going to be here for too long, right? We're here and online to celebrate our learners' most significant achievements for the last academic year and for the beginning of this academic year. We talk a lot about the IB and why educate when we can edu-create. Well, today we will understand how our learners displayed some traits of the IB learner profile and edu-creative attributes to achieve their goals and make beautiful things happen. We will remind our awardees, peers, teachers, and parents, all of them, for their thinkers, caring, persistent, problem solvers, and creative. One of my favorite educators, Sir Ken Robinson, said, "You can be creative in anything, in math, science, engineering, philosophy, as much as you can in music, in painting, or in dance. Imagination is the source of every form of human achievement." And here we are, celebrating their achievements, the results of their imagination and creativity. Thank you. As you probably notice, this is a complete learner-led celebration. By learners, to learners, and of course, to our big JBCN family. As we commemorate our learners' greatest achievements, let's not forget that there are many other learners that also worked very hard and impacted communities, got gold medals, and proudly represent the JBCN. Remember that for every Virat Kohli, millions of other players are working very hard to get to his level, right? As we say, sometimes, just a second. As we say, sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. You have probably seen this in the news or in social media, but it perfectly fits the context of our vision for our JBCN's big family. Can I show the picture one, please? You've probably seen this, right? So, Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal are the perfect example of what I'm trying to say. They had the friendliest rivalry in the history of tennis. Federer would not be Federer if Nadal didn't exist, and vice versa. Federer about Nadal. I've seen a lot of hard workers and inspiring players, but you've been the one, in my opinion, who has been the most inspiring and most influential and made me the player I am today. Picture number 2, please. Did they want to beat each other? Of course they did. They wanted to win, right? Absolutely. But at the same time, they also celebrated, supported, and motivated each other. especially when they grew a little older and started to get injured, right? They were always pushing each other to achieve greatness. That's exactly what we aspire to and what we're seeing here at Parel. Our learners celebrate and motivate their friends to do better, to excel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. I promise it's almost over, right? Because you're not here to listen to me. You're here to actually see what our learners did in the academic domain and watch a few more samples of what they can do in other areas as well. You're here to literally see them in action, and it's beautiful to see that at the same time that they can be fast and strong in track and field events, they can graciously play the piano as well, as you will see. At every assembly and every ceremony we host, I am awed by the amount of talent we have at JBC and Parel. Today, you saw some samples, and you will continue to see what our learners can do, from primary years to secondary school. Thank you again for the opportunity to be your educational leader and the proud dad of this big JBC and Parel family. Learners, continue pursuing your personal goals and stretching your boundaries. Use your imagination, creativity, and power of will to fulfill our vision and make the world a better place. And do yourself a favor. Continue motivating your friends to excel and pursue greatness too. As you climb the ladder, pull your friends up with you. The higher you climb, the higher they will climb too, and that will also motivate you to continue pushing your limits. And you will climb higher. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Davi, for the wonderful words and an inspiring speech.
When you're around enormously successful people, you realize that their success, it isn't an accident. It's all about hard work. A living example to this quote, it's my pleasure to invite our founder, Mrs. Pinky Dalal, to share her insights on this August occasion.
A very good morning to one and all. I'm not mentioning everyone's name individually. This is me, and this is how I talk. Today is your day, and I want to say that I'm truly honored to be invited over here. I think we all are honored to be invited over here. At JBCN, we want to create a platform for you all to achieve your own life goals. We want you to create your creative paths to move forward and keep the trail behind for others to follow you. So I wish you all the very best. Our endeavor is always going to be progressive, creative, innovative. We move on. The basic, the core values, the core philosophy will not change. It will be extended. And my son, who is the other side of my coin, will always be a change maker. And I'm sure some parents who have shown their commendable trust and faith in me and my son, you've seen the growth, and wish JBCN reaches its height along with the JBCN family, which includes us, parents, and you learners. Congratulations, heartiest congratulations. And you are the motivators, you are the mountain climbers of JBCN family. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dalal, for your thoughtful words and message.
I would now like to invite Ananya Khandelwal from the Primary Learner Council to talk about our next event.
Good morning to all present here. I take immense pleasure and pride in introducing my extreme peers from grade 4, Myra Savla and Shania Parekh. Our young learners have made us extremely proud at the ISSO Gymnastic National Games 2022 to 2023. Myra has won 3 gold medals, and Shania has won 1 gold, 1 silver. Behold the gymnastics performance, a seamless flow of balance, agility, power, mental focus and grace, staged here especially for us to commemorate 10 years of our school.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and slam the door. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and slam the door. And here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let it go, let it go. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the views that once controlled me can't get to me at all. Up here in the cold thin air, I finally can breathe. I know I left a life behind, but I'm too relieved to grieve. Let it go, let it go.
What's going on? Thank you, Myra and Shania, for that splendid performance.
I feel really honored to be a part of the event today where my friends' achievements are celebrated. At JBCN, academic rewards were curated with the hope to create meaningful moments of recognition for learners that will inspire learners like us and reinforce the behavior that led to the reward.
This yearly award ceremony is amongst the most treasured occasions of the year, as it provides us with an opportunity to reflect of the preceding year and share the achievements with our school community. We now move towards the awards and recognition ceremony that everyone is eagerly waiting for. I invite Mr. Chitkala Kalan, our IGCSE coordinator, to take the event ahead.
Namaste all. We all have our shares of memories around appreciation and motivation if you look back at our childhood. Let us see how many can identify with this. A pat on the back from our dad, or a proud smile on the face of our mom for a task accomplished according to their standards. A thumbs up from our teacher for a task done within the deadline. A fist pump in the air from our PE teacher for seeing us scoring that winning run or a winning point over our opponent. We all have our memories. All I'm trying to say is even the slightest recognition works as a great motivation. And for all of us here, we have our own memories. At JBCN, appreciation and recognition are powerful motivators because that has increased our morale, our performance, and overall, it instilled in us a sense of achievement. So led by the vision already set by Mrs. Pinky Dalal, we are really thankful for opportunities like this that allows us to celebrate our learners' success. We'll begin with the IBDP Awards. So I request Mr. Satish Kumar, our DP coordinator, to call upon the winners in the IBDP category.
Good morning to all the sleeping soul and the awakening mind. According to Margaret Cousin, appreciation can make a day, even change a life. Your willingness to put it all into word is all that is necessary. And here we are, not only to acknowledge the effort that our learners have put in, but also to appreciate and applaud them. Our IB diploma learners have once again made us proud with their academic achievements, and I take this opportunity to congratulate them for their accomplishment. One of our first graduates to go to the University of Cambridge, where she is doing bachelor's in psychological and behavioral science. Vitada has been a confident learner growing up in JBCN, who always balanced academics and sports with great elan. A person who always kept herself as her own achievement, she raised the bar for herself to achieve the success that she has. May I please call Vitada's parents to come and collect the awards. May I request Ms. Priya Nair to felicitate our toppers in IBDP. No, please request. Stay here. Thanks. Scientific miracles are a rare occurrence. However, when they do take place, biology is the crux of many. For Vritti, the beauty has always lied in understanding biological innovations and its development. A self-motivated, goal-oriented, Vritti Shah has co-authored and reviewed the article titled The Impact of Active Smoking on the Brain and its Neurological Function in Adolescents. She is currently pursuing Bachelor's in Biological Science in Imperial College of London. Can I please call upon Vritti's parents to come and collect the award?
Hi everyone. I just want to say one line that Arjun is not Arjun without Dronacharya, and JBCN is that Dronacharya which is creating more and more Arjuns. Congratulations and thanks for everything, all the support the teachers, the management has given, and the students has given to the children. Thank you so much.
A focused, empathetic, compassionate, Arman has always helped others in need. At a young age, he is credited with founding the Economics Management and Finance Club in partnership with the London School of Economics. He has hosted an online entertainment and educational experience for English learning for the school auxiliary staff. Arman is currently pursuing Bachelor's in Economics from UC Berkeley. May I call Mr. Arman's parent, please come on the stage and collect the award. Sure, please.
Sir, the example you were giving about Nadal and Vritti and Vikada, they are studying together entire year, and they came first and second.
Thank you, Ms. Priya.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we move to the awardees for their best performances in the IGCSE examinations March and June series 2022. May I request Mrs. Hemali Dalal to give away the awards? We begin with Vivan Siddharth Mehta. I would want him on stage when I talk about him. Come with. Vivan is really fond of sports and is an accomplished footballer. He is a national level footballer and has played in various tournaments across the globe. Footballer and mathematics, yes it is. Mathematics is something that he thoroughly enjoys and has taken part in various competitions such as Infinity, Olympiad and mental math competitions nationally and internationally. He is pursuing IBDP and is intrigued with finance and business and wants to pursue a career in financial technology. Following his dad's footsteps, who is an entrepreneur himself, Vivan wants to make it big in the corporate world, and his dream is to have a company listed on the stock exchange. That is some dream, young man. Go on. So as far as IBDP, IGCSE achievements are concerned, he scored 8 A stars. So A stars in chemistry, physics, ICT, economics, first language English, additional mathematics, extended mathematics, and Hindi. And as he's receiving the awards, I really like to call his parents on stage. You know, they are the wind beneath the wings. Thank you. We would request you to stay on stage to give more awards. Secondly, we have, and we are truly celebrating this learner here. I would like to call him Mr. Omkar Rajesh Krishnan. Please come on stage. Yeah, thank you. Omkar is our India topper, by the way, in mathematics. So what are his interests, I asked. He said it is math, music, and mind. So his achievements, of course, he's a musician in the making. So he's won a lot of singing competitions and band performances as well. But Omkar has taken up sciences and is preparing for the JEE examinations for engineering. And he proudly says that he wants to pursue a career that pays him happiness. So he's a math genius and will continue to receive more recognition from Cambridge board itself as a country topper in IGCSE mathematics. So here are his achievements. A stars in physics, chemistry, biology, information and communication technology, foreign language French, extended math, additional math. May I request his parents to come on stage? She's busy clicking pics. We'll get that for you, ma'am. Congratulations. The next awardee on stage, may we have Veer Bhavin Mehta. Veer, cycling and badminton are one of his favorite sports. Academically, he enjoys physics, chemistry, and maths. He has taken up science at KC College and is currently preparing for JEE entrance examinations, and he wants to pursue a career in mechanical engineering. So his achievements at IGCSE are all A stars in economics, mathematics, chemistry, physics, information and communication technology, foreign language French, and first language English. May we have his parents, please, if they're here. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you all. Thank you, Mrs. Himali. May I request Ms. Lamia Tambawala to present the next few awards. Thank you. May we have Tamanna Vinod Mehta on stage. Tamanna's interests include writing, and she's very much interested in economics, world affairs, and politics. She's always been an excellent learner, whether it's academics or sports. From leading the delegation to co-chairing, she's enjoyed every performance being a manna. Tamanna is currently pursuing commerce in NM College of Commerce. She wants to pursue a career in the field of finance and business management. She also is very much interested in IT and may want to play around with some options as well. So her performances in IGCSE are as follows. Chemistry, all A stars in chemistry, physics, foreign language French, mathematics, information and communication technology, economics, and first language English. Thank you. Maybe have her parents. Are your parents here? Congratulations.
Hi, hello everyone. I've been a part of the school for 10 years, and I am beyond grateful and thankful to have spent my childhood here, to have grown up here, because whoever I am as a person today is because of JBC and the teachers, my friends, everyone. And I'm really, really thankful to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. May we have Kashvi Kothari on stage. Of course, by her uniform, you realize she's very much our student at the IBDP here. She's a very shy girl, so when I wanted a lengthy introduction to her, she simply said, I love reading. That's it. Yeah? So that's what she said. And then when I coaxed her further, she said, I'd like to own my own business in the future. And she wants to see how JBCN and the next 2 years at JBCN will help her explore and dream bigger as well. So here is Kashvi for us. Her achievements are A stars in mathematics, chemistry, physics, foreign language French, economics, global perspectives, and first language English. Kashvi, are your parents here? Yeah. Maybe have her parents here on stage. Congratulations. Thank you all. Thank you, Lamia ma'am. May we have Mr. Sharan here on stage for the next few awards? May we have Anisha Nemeshkinia on stage? This is Anisha, voracious reader and a baker already, because she is an entrepreneur. She runs a company called A Piece of Cake already. She is presently pursuing science and preparing for NEET, NEET, and definitely wants to pursue a career in medicine. Her achievements are A stars in mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology, ICT, which is information and communication technology, first language English, and Hindi. Thank you so much. Are your parents here? Congratulations to all. May we have Vyom Jain on stage? Vyom was one who didn't give me a bit about what he wants to do. So, Vyom, do you want to say something? You're good? Okay. What are you pursuing? Okay, great. So here are the achievements of Vyom. All A stars in economics, physics, chemistry, ICT, additional mathematics, extended mathematics, and foreign language French. Thank you. We have 7 toppers in IGCSE this year, and we would want to see a double of that number next year. I understand it's going to extend our time, but we don't mind, but we want more winners and more toppers next year, and we'll assure you that. Are his parents here? Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Okay. Truly achievements worth recognizing. 10 years of JBCN. A proud statement to say. I myself have been in the school for 10 years now. 10 years of education, opportunities, and relationships. I present to you the future of JBCN. The same future that is going to take a place for another decade. Standing on the same podium, accomplishing even greater things, and achieving bigger milestones to keep the JBCN flag fluttering up high.
Like he said, we'll be passing on the baton to our young successors from the Primary Learner Council. Parisa Jain, the Deputy House Captain for Super Samurai, will introduce the next event.
With immense pride, we present before you our very first primary choir, capturing the sense of the joy we feel at 10 years of our beloved JBCN International School Parade. This celebratory song has been composed by our very dear Meron sir. The project has been weeks in the making and is finally ready to be shared with you. Words fall short of expressing the happiness we felt as we went through this beautiful journey. We, the choir learners from grades 3 to 5, will be accompanied by Tanishka from grade 9 on the keyboard, quoting our favorite line from the song, "Thank you for always being there, guiding and molding us to be the best that we can be."
Can we please have another round of applause for the choir?
empowering us throughout all the years, helping us to reach the stars for the past 10 years. For the past 10 years, for the past 10 years, we'll reach the stars.
This celebratory song truly brought out the essence of our feelings for our dear school.
The next set of awards is to recognize the actions and abilities beyond academics. JBCN has always encouraged learners and provided opportunities for us to explore and impact the world we live in. It's a true honor to be receiving recognition for actions that have made this world a better place.
This award is the Social Outreach Award. It recognizes learners who have designed and implemented a social project that benefited the local or global community. We request Ms. Kavita, our Deputy Principal, to introduce the next set of awards.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Yes. Oh, may I invite Ms. Priya Nair on stage to give the next set of awards? So for this first award, we have 2 social outreach awards. And for the first award, I want to call this young entrepreneur, I would say, and somebody who came up with this big idea of supporting the artisans who did not have work during the pandemic with a small act of just painting diyas and helping them earn. I want to call on stage Tarini. Tarini is a grade 10 learner, and I'm going to ask Tarini to talk about her achievement and what she actually did. So Tarini, could you share with us about your project and how you went about it?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I began in Diwali. I painted some diyas and sold them in my building. So that year, I got a big corporate order with 150 units that I had to sell, and I very quickly realized that I could not do it alone. So I reached out to a handicapped artisan, and he actually helped me paint the diyas. And the money that we got from that corporate order, we gave that money to him, and that sort of helped him with his treatment. So that was a very, very fulfilling experience for me. And Kaushik sir, actually, from our school, he pushed me to take part in an entrepreneurship competition by Hindustan Times. And that's where I presented my idea called Art with a Heart. It was a platform to help Indian artisans gain a sustained source of income, which was lucrative. So this is the article from Hindustan Times. And after doing that, fast forward to earlier this year, we managed to get in contact with a few artisans and sell about 10,000 units.
So Tarini, what's next for you?
All right, so for me, really it's now just going to be about getting in contact with a lot more artisans, growing this business a lot because it's absolutely so fulfilling to see the artisans actually getting a sustained source of income. So that's my plan, just to get in touch with more corporates, develop more products, and yeah.
Thank you, Tarini, and we are really proud of you. And now let's get our award from Miss Priya. May I have Tarini's, I think, grandparents are here? Yes, on stage, please. Nothing goes without the support of the school and the family. So please, sir, let's have a picture. So the next learner for the Outreach Award, a Social Outreach Award, is Meet. And it just started with his family adopting a small village in outskirts of Mumbai. But then what took ahead is what Meet will come and share with us. So Meet, please come.
So when I first visited this village, I saw a need of education for the children over there. So they had no education, they had no work to do. They were just sitting around and doing nothing. So in Mumbai, we had education sources. Like we had a school, we had internet. It was COVID time, so we could do online schooling. But they didn't have any medium of education. So the first thing I did was doing a few collection drives, where I collected stationery, books, games, etc. for the children, and then I donated it over there. Now there was resources, but there was a need of medium for education. So I found need of a teacher who can teach them and educate the children over there. So with the help of my father, I found out a teacher who can come to the village and teach the kids, which was my second step. Now, going further, I visited the village a few times, and I realized that there's a need of mode of transport, because there was no mode of transport, because it was a whole jungle surrounded 4 kilometers, and to go and get resources from outside was a very big task, to walk and go 4 kilometers and get resources. So I did a collection drive, collecting 25 cycles, and then I donated them to people who were in need of that.
Inspiring. So now can you tell us what are your next steps? What's your next plan?
So when I last visited the village, I was just hanging out with the kids over there, and I was playing cricket with them. And then I found out that they were superb at cricket. They were fantastically playing cricket. So what next I would like to do is organize a cricket competition or a tournament in Mumbai, so that they get exposure and they can come to Mumbai and showcase their talent.
Thank you so much, Meet. Let's get your award. May I have Meet's parents as well? Are they here? Meet your parents here. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ms. Priya. Thank you. And I think this is just the beginning of social outreach that our learners are engaged in. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot more stories in future. So looking forward to those. And now may I invite on stage Ms. Nupur for the next award.
So we move on to the category of awards in arts. This award recognizes a learner, an artist in the field of performing arts, visual arts, and fine arts, who has been recognized at a state or national level event by a national level organization. The award for outstanding performance in arts goes to a learner who answered her calling in art by selecting dance as her medium of expression. She has been a learner of Kathak from the age of 5 and is fan of the medium that allows her to express herself using action, emotion, and footwork. What she likes most is that it has helped her overcome her stage fright and give her confidence to perform so much so that she's foraying into singing. She is Shreya Tibrewal. A grade 6 learner who has won many accolades nationally and at an international level, with the most recent being the silver medal at the Cultural Olympiad organized in Dubai by the Akhil Bharatiya Sanskritik Sangh. May I call upon Mr. Kunal Dalal to give away the prize, please. Yes, can we have Shreya's parents, please? I now call Shashank.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a proud moment to be here to announce the awards for outstanding achievements of our learner athletes in sports. And to do the honors, who better than Kunal sir to be here? Yeah. The first awardee, Myra Savla, grade 4 Irons, 3 gold medals in rhythmic gymnastics at the recently conducted ISSO National Games at Bangalore. A gold in freehand, apparatus, and all-rounder. Congratulations, Myra. Can I request your parents to please come up on the stage? Congratulations, Myra. Next, we have Ahan Sureka from grade 7 Uno, winning 3 medals in swimming at the ISSO National Games in Pune, 2 silver in 200 meters freestyle and 200 meters backstroke, and a bronze in 100 meters freestyle. Congratulations, Ahan. Can I have their parents on stage, please? Congratulations, Ahan. And last, we have Sasvi Jugani from grade 10, winning 4 gold medals at the ISSO National Games in Pune, gold in 100 meters, hurdles, high jump, long jump. She was part of the under 17 team that won the gold in the relay team. Congratulations. Can I have her parents on stage, please? Yes, yes, sir. Congratulations, Shashvi. Thank you, Kunal sir. Yes, yes.
Sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't. Sashi knows I'm an embarrassing mother, as she says. But I've always been excited from day one when she ran that small little, like 20, 30-meter race to her today. And JBCN has really, and I don't mean to butter up because everybody's here, but has always encouraged her, trusted her, and believed that she can achieve. So thank you very much, everyone. And a special mention to the PE team, which is fed up of her begging for the PE sessions to keep on increasing. And it's been great being part of JVCN. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to Mr. Davi to announce the next winner.
As I'm the dad, I can say, I told you so. You saw how good, how outstanding our learners are in both the academic domains as well, right? Talking a little bit more about academics. I'm here to announce the Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala and Mrs. Pink Dalal Scholarship for Academic Excellence. So may I invite you, Mrs. Dalal, to the stage. So one of the dynamic initiatives of JBCN Education has been the introduction of the Scholarship for Academic Excellence to acknowledge, support, and empower learners who have been exceptional performers and are truly deserving of an education which would allow them to pursue their dreams and go beyond. Annually, 2 scholarships are awarded in recognition of academic excellence, of course, and the scholarship is named after 2 invaluable members of our community, the late Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala and our founder, Mrs. Pinky Dalal. May we have on stage Mr. Kavya Chopra. So, Mr. Chopra is our DP2 learner, and I think it would be kind of boring if I talk about him. We said that this is a ceremony by learners, to learners, so I think the best thing that I can do is actually call one of your classmates to talk about him. So may I invite Mr. Armand Mehta to the stage, please.
Sorry, I just asked him, does he know you well enough? And he said more than enough.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be here and speak about my peer and friend, Kavya Chopra, who we informally call him as Chops. Our charming, intelligent, and competitive peer who is always looking to excel in whatever he does. He's so studious that he's never missed an assignment. But of course, he's a scholarship student, so why will he? Nevertheless, he's always been helpful to all of us whenever we needed help, making our life in IB a lot easier. Anyways, Chops, congratulations, and we love you.
May I call Mr. and Mrs. Chopra to the stage, please? I said two learners, DP2 and of course now DP1. And I'm sorry, I'll repeat myself. I will actually call a learner to talk about Ms. Gayatri Dutt. So Ms. Gayatri Dutt, please come to the stage. And I'm going to call one of your friends to talk about you. So Ms. Ahana Jain, can you please come to the stage? Thank you.
So I've known Gayatri since we were in grade 7, and she's not only been a support for me, but for all around her. I've seen her grow into a formidable young woman who always stands up for what she believes in and is not afraid to speak her mind. Even though she's so thoroughly determined and earnest about her work, she has that wild side to her. On one hand, she'll be doing maths seriously, and on the next, she'll be laughing because she has no idea what's happening. Anyways, I wish her all the very best for the future. Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Dutt, please. Mr. Dutt's coming. Thank you.
We would like to congratulate all the students who won an award today. Without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, JBCN turns 10 calls for a great reason to celebrate. I cannot think of a more opportune time than today to ask the founder of our school and the managing directors about how it all began.
And well, our friends from the IBDP are eagerly waiting to interact with our school founders. May I invite Mrs. Pinky Dalal and Mr. Kunal Dalal to join the panel and share their wisdom and provide insights into the journey called JBCN.
Hello.
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 Yeah. So firstly, a very good morning. I'm Viraj.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And I'm Viraj Ajmera, current cultural captain for JBCN, and I'm in DP2. So let's get to the questions directly. My first question is to you,
Mrs. Dalal.
Mrs. Dalal. So, what do you think of the progress that JBCN has made over this decade? And does it align with the vision that you had when you initially started?
I think it's a very interesting question, and I'm sure one of the parents who's been with us for 10 years will be able to answer. But to add, definitely I started a school with a vision of making a difference to the society. I have been a student of traditional learning, talk method, and as a parent I realized that me or my son didn't enjoy learning. And for me, the whole process of learning has to be very enjoyable. And that's one of the reasons we started the baby called JBCN. And now we have 4 babies and I love them all.
Thank you so much. I do have one more question for you.
Sure.
As the founders of the school, what inspires you to continue accomplishing these goals that you have set out with?
I personally believe that all schools are good. And you can differentiate one school from the other school by knowing the people who are involved in the institution, by knowing the philosophy and culture, and we continue to have the same culture. We believe in positivity, and I strongly believe that positive thinking, positive attitude brings positive results, and in turn, success will follow you and you don't need to run after success. And this is what I want to convey to my learners, that just don't think about anything. When I started school as a baby, as a kid, I had a dream to be a teacher. As I grew older, I wanted to be an educator and an entrepreneur too. And when I started school, I wanted to see that every learner of our school is very happy learner and enjoying the process of learning. Thank you.
That was great knowing. The next question is for you, Mr. Dalal. What is your vision for the JBCN IBDP program for the next 10 years?
Wow. So, what I'm going to say is, and I got asked a similar question yesterday. So, I'm a DP student myself. I don't know if everyone knows, but I'm a DP student myself. I did it way back. It's better I tell you. It's better I don't tell you when I did my
Sorry,
DP.
I'm going to add, that's inspired me to continue having IB program.
So, I think there are a couple of things. I think the DP program becomes a way of life. I think the vision for the next 10 years is, or the next how many ever years, is that every learner actually moves out of the DP program with life-altering experiences. Today, when you do social service through the CAS program, the idea is not to do 1 or 2 activities, but to imbibe empathy and to imbibe the culture of giving back that you continue doing. When you play sports, when you do the active part, I think the idea is that health, nutrition, physical activity becomes a part of life, because as you grow older, you'll realize that physical fitness, good health is more important than anything else. So for us, I think the key to the DP program is whatever you learn, extended essay, for example, it's all about research. Today, the DP program is so aligned with real life. So many decisions we all take when we're doing work, when we're part of organizations, are research-based, research-led. You understand, you research it, and then you take a decision. Same with the extended essay. So a lot of the aspects of the DP is about inculcating real-life values that hopefully will stay with every learner, that moves out of the DP program, that graduates from the DP program of JBC and Parel. And I think that should be our endeavor. The other thing is to always kind of stay one step ahead. So I don't know, and I don't want to say what is going to happen in 5 years or 10 years, because if you asked me this question 5 years ago, the answer would have been different because no one knew the pandemic is going to come and 2 years of our lives are going to be lost. So I think for the next 5 years or 10 years, for us, the endeavor will always be to innovate, to improve, to upgrade, to stay one step or two step ahead of the curve, and ensure that whatever our DP learners are going through remains relevant, remains solid, and helps them achieve lifelong goals, lifelong skills, lifelong values that they need to be successful post JBCA.
That was a very good answer. I really loved it as a diploma student myself.
Can I ask you a question? Sure, I know this is not part of the agenda, but can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So do you genuinely believe that now you're 1.5 years into the DP? Do you believe that a lot of the activities and programs that you've done in the last 1.5 years, I know some of it was online in DP1, but do you believe that it has changed you as a person? It's kind of built your personality and...
Honestly speaking, it did have a lot of influence in my life. Up to the 10th grade, I feel that I was a very isolated person myself. I did help the community in certain ways, but to a very limited extent. So maybe making a small donation, planting a tree. But after I joined the IB diploma program, not only from an academic perspective, but also from an extracurricular perspective, I think that I've accomplished a lot more and grown as a person from a humanitarian perspective. And I think that the IB has shaped me to be the good person that I am today.
That's lovely. That's
We get a round of applause for that answer. Sorry, you can continue being the host now.
So we would like to have one question from the students to you. Anyone who would like to ask?
Just don't ask me which year I did the DP in.
Yeah, Gayatri.
Okay, so firstly, before asking my question, I just want to say that since I joined JBCN in the 7th grade, I think I completely transformed. I used to be really shy and I used to speak up, and now the things that I'm doing, the debates that I'm having, the kind of person I am, it's all thanks to us making the decision to shift here, and I'm just so grateful.
That's a reward to us. Thank you so much.
That's just, honestly, when we hear this, it kind of, that's what we're here for. And that kind of just, reinstates our faith that we're doing the right thing.
All right, the question is, how do you think JBCN is different from the other IB schools in Mumbai in terms of curriculum, in terms of other aspects?
So, I think, okay, let me put it this way. I think a lot of IB schools in Bombay are running some really great programs. And I genuinely believe that, I genuinely mean that. I do end up meeting a lot of people from different schools, and I do feel that lots of opportunities are given across lots of IB schools. I think what's special here at JBCN, and I don't know if this is only with the IB program, I think in my mind at least this percolates all the way through. The first and foremost is, I think all of us in terms of philosophy, in terms of vision that comes from mom, and I think everyone here I can say who's sitting over here imbibes this, that for us, each learner is different. We focus on each learner's strength, what he or she are good at, and our focus is how do we make them better in what they are already good at. And I think that is definitely one thing, and I've spoken to a lot of people, like I said, met a lot of people who run schools, who part of different IB schools. I think a lot of them do end up having a template, whereas we are very clear that you cannot, every shoe can't fit the same person, right? Everyone has their own shoe size. So I think the focus over here will always be to give individualized attention, to focus on an individual or a learner's forte, their strength, and see how we can harness it, how we can grow it. So I think that's definitely one thing. Lots of other things, I think, in terms of...
I'm just going to add one thing, because for us, your dreams are always going to be our dreams, and to achieve your dreams your way, we want to facilitate this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think we can all agree with what was just said. Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you, Gayatri. I think this would be end of my part as the host.
Thank you.
Take your seats.
Thank you. And I would say congratulations to you for your lovely answer, because it gives us an insight from your or the learner's point of view, and always helping us to be better and better.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for the insightful discussion. Your passion and the relentless endeavors have definitely taken shape of JVCN as a school with deep-rooted values and principles. Now, imagine a world in which youngsters across 6 continents connect virtually and solve one of the world's most pressing challenges, climate change. We at JVCN are proud to announce that we are a part of the Climate Action Project, where our learners collaborate on environmental topics. Over the course of the project, we explored causes and effects of climate change and have developed solutions to take action.
Now, I call upon our grade 9 learner, Arsh Hora, our present and future advocate of climate change, to share his thoughts.
Right, thank you. Firstly, I'd like to welcome and thank every esteemed panelist from this prestigious institution to be here with us today. An integral day to recognize and celebrate the remarkable achievements of our JBCN community, as well as paving the way for a responsible, moral, and transformatory acts in the near future. And with that, it's truly my distinct pleasure to be presenting to you our very own climate action project in JBCN, committed towards attaining sustainability and mindfulness. Climate change has been plaguing the international community for far too long. I quote, "Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed." With every single passing year, we see the devastating effects of climate change. But yet, the world stands infidel to itself. Think about it. What we're doing is running the most dangerous experiment in history right now, which is to see the amount of greenhouse gases the atmosphere can handle before there's an environmental catastrophe. And while the problem can sometimes seem overwhelming, we can turn things around. But we must move beyond climate talk to climate action. Here at JBCN, our students and faculty, as moral citizens of the global community, the change makers of this generation and the torch bearers of the next, we have truly embodied rightful values and actions that are required to tackle this crisis. Specifically, the learners of grade 9, hosted and led by Mr. Gagandeep and I, conducted a foreign exchange program with 9 schools from 4 countries, wherein we reached a consensus for our collaborative actions in our communities. The students of DP created projects to spread awareness and propose their ideas to our young minds, which were presented in an interactive and edu-creative manner. And even our primary students initiated a drive for recycling materials they brought to the school premises on a regular basis. Our collective actions are a true reflection of the motto we stand strong towards: one people, one world. And with that, I can confidently state that we can surely achieve our sustainability vision and restore the balance in our community and this world. I would like to leave all of you all with a quote to introspect upon. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of a difference you want to make. Thank you. Right. Thank you for that. I mean, those were just some of the insights as to what JBCN is doing as a school to attain sustainability within our community, the JBCN community, as well as expand our roots. I'd now like to call upon the leaders of our school to come with us and take this pledge. I would also request every student present here to take this oath with us. Right. I would once again, request all students present here to take this pledge with us. Thank you. Yes. We all at JVCN International School, Parel, pledge to plant one tree in this academic year and take care of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash, for leaving us with such powerful thoughts. Well, we are moving closer to the end of the ceremony today. We are mindful that the end is the beginning of something new. The end of a 10-year-old journey means the start of another 10 years of discovery, innovation, and inventions.
We seek the most sincere blessings and wishes from our founders, board members, parents, and well-wishers so that we can succeed in our mission to educate ourselves wholly and holistically. Please welcome our very talented learners, Shiraj Gidwani, Josh Shah, and Arav Chaudhary, who will play the national anthem for us. We request you to rise for the national anthem, which is a melodious and beautiful rendition by our talented learners.
Thank you for that wonderful performance. May we call upon Miss Neelu Kaldro, the Deputy Principal Primary, to present the vote of thanks.
Thank you, dear Manan and Dhiti. Thank you very much. And I'm going to begin this vote of thanks with that. A huge thank you to all our expressive, poised young learners who took to stage today so confidently. It has been a beautiful event, a beautiful morning well spent, and amazing performances. Soulful instrumental renditions, what we just heard, beautiful music compositions with lyrics that warmed our hearts, a moving performance of dance, and an awe-inspiring gymnastics performance. You make us proud, talented young JBCNites. Kudos to you, and let's hear it for them, everyone. Thank you. Today we celebrated our origins while looking forward to the bright future ahead of us. I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our management, which always creates these opportunities for us to express ourselves and to come together as a learning community. Learners, parents, management, all of us alike. And this is totally rooted in developing our mind, body, soul. While I formally extend a vote of thanks to every member present here, I cannot help but add a little bit of emotion there, because it's been a 7-year-long journey for me. So 10 years it is for Parel now, and 7 years, this is just family. So here I am, and I begin with extending a heartfelt thank you to our founder chairperson, Ms. Pinky Dalal, an inspirational and magnetic visionary. Thank you, ma'am. Also to our dynamic and compassionate Managing Director, Mr. Kunal Dalal. Thank you, Kunal sir. One who gives us all a strong sense of purpose, a to-do list, and a sense of well-being. Thank you to our Managing Director, Ms. Himali Dalal. She is super creative, articulate, and equally a missionary, I must say. Thank you, all of you. Also, I would like to extend a special thanks to our Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Priya Nair, and if I may take the liberty, ma'am, of adding this one line. She also plays multiple roles. She is a mentor and a guide to very many of us. Thank you, ma'am. Special thanks to our Senior Vice President, Schools and Strategic Partnerships. That's a mouthful. Miss Lamia Tambawala. Thank you, ma'am, for being here with us today, for gracing this moment. And a huge thank you and a warm hug, I'm sure, from all of us to our dear principal, Mr. Davi Neto Sanchez. Always encouraging, always motivating us in every endeavor we undertake. Last but not the least, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Sharan Kurwa. Thank you, Sharan sir, for being here with us today. This is not the end. Hold on, just 2 minutes more. Thank you to all our distinguished guests, and I must say our peers from the HOAT, that is Head Office Academic Team. Welcome. Congratulations to all our Learner Council members of the primary and the secondary section. Huge round of applause for them. I extend my gratitude to the organizing committee who has planned and facilitated this event so beautifully, holding the expectations of the school and our community. Thank you to our hosts of the morning. I've already said that. You were so graceful, so confident, and thank you to all our performers for the spectacular performances. Thank you to our SMT members, Ms. Sangeeta Shankar, thank you for being here, Ms. Kavita Sukhani, Mr. Nilesh Vedi, our extended SMT members who are right here with us, our respected coordinators, and the entire staff and faculty who have either directly or indirectly contributed to these accomplishments and made this event so memorable for all of us. Thank you to our respected PTA members. Thank you, dear parents, for being here with us this morning. And you have witnessed us celebrating achievements, accomplishments, and celebrating the people who make JBCN what it truly is, a school with a heart. So to conclude, sharing an interesting quote which resonates with the achievements we celebrated this morning. Imagine with all your mind, believe with all your heart, and achieve with all your might. Thank you very much. So, thank you very much. And before we end, I am reminding everyone we are happy to have a few refreshments served outside for all our distinguished guests here today. Thank you.
Can we have attention just for a minute, Moya? We would like to thank Ms. Chitkala and Ms. Pinky who have